phone. Here we go. There we go. I'm on. I'm sure you can hear me. Let me see. Yep, you can hear me. Ah, so how's everybody doing? My name is Mike, the host of Cafe con Mike. Cafe means coffee with, cafe con, coffee with. I'm just gonna, for you people to watch the replay, I'm just waiting for more people to come in on the live. They're starting to come in now, and then we'll go from there. Cafe, coffee, con, with me, Mike. Cafe con Mike. Ah, I got four people in here early in the morning with me. It's what, 8 o'clock Eastern time? Seven. Keep coming in. Keep coming in. What's up, people? Lover, haters, and lovers. What's up? We're gonna discuss about the live cams today. A lot. I've been getting a lot of comments about live cams on Kensington Avenue. A lot of people agree with me. I don't think I seen one person disagree with me. I did see one person comment on someone that agreed with me about the live cams on Kensington Avenue. Somebody comment on their comment and was talking to them, not me, and told them to, we don't care. We don't need you here no more. We don't need you here anyway. So that was probably one of the trolls. Jens J. What's up, Jens J? All right, so let's get into it. I want to get into it real quick. All right, so a couple of uploads back, maybe like three uploads back, I made a comment. I was talking about the live cams on Kensington Avenue, which is five or six of them, something like that. And the reason why I stopped watching them was because the moderator, mods, people with the wrenches, um, not only do they allow people to use that channel as a joke and make fun of the addicts, they also join in. The moderators also join in. They make fun of them, how they look, how they dress, how they're laid out on the pavement. Remember, these people are someone's kid, someone's brother, someone's sister, and they have a disease. You know, we're all sinners. Whether we were on drugs or we smoked weed when we was teenagers or we drank at a party or New Year's, got drunk, we're all sinners. So to have people come on there and act like they're Jesus Christ, never sinned, and just the way they talk about people on there is disgusting. And the moderators allow it, and they also join in. Now, if the owner of that channel is watching me, I suggest, strongly suggest, that you either change it, get rid of the moderators if they don't stop it, because you are making money off of people suffering. You're making money of people dying. You know, you're making money. Every time you go to Dunkin' Donuts and buy a coffee, hey Lori, every time you go to the store and buy something out of your pocket, whether it's your, card or cash, it's from them. So you should appreciate that. Since you're really not giving nothing back, you at least can stop it. Stop the people doing that, especially your moderators. Your moderators should know better. They're there to stop things like that, to make sure people don't get out of hand. You're allowing moderators go in there and continue the abuse of what your viewers are doing. And it's sad. It really is. So I had a lot of comments agreeing with me. That's why they don't like watching it, because of the comments. Um, Someone said that you can turn off the comments. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that you should turn off your comments because you want people to go in and communicate with each other. It'll make them watch longer. But you can stop the abuse. It's disgusting. I can imagine how many people turned away from that channel, from them live cams, because of the abuse. And the moderators are allowing it to happen, and they're also joining in on the abuse. It's disgusting. It's sad. And, you've put yourself in their situation. You know, your life is a living hell as it is, and then you got the world watching and making fun of you and laughing, and everybody joins in. Everybody. And you know why you don't see nobody in there saying leave them alone? Don't do that. My son's an addict. I used to be in it. You know why you don't see that? Because they left. They leave. The only ones that stay are the ones that are doing the abuse. So for all you, I don't know who's in charge of them YouTube live cam thing, if it's one person or multiple persons. I hope that somebody watching this somehow sends them this. I don't know how you're going to do it. Email it to them. I don't know, somehow. But I hope somebody shows them this and let them know. Let them know that it's not cool. It's not nice. And that's the reason why you don't see nobody defending them, because they leave. Once they see that kind of content in the comment section, they leave. They leave. So do you want your channel to be pure evil? Or is that why you started doing them live cam videos, so you can make fun of people, make fun of their suffering? Is that why? Or you did it because you really care and just abandoned your channel and don't pay attention to your content? Because it's cruel, it's disgusting. They're already going through torture. You can change it. Like I said, you can turn off the comments. I don't recommend it, but you can change your moderators and get good moderators in there that will not allow that kind of talk. It's every time I peek, it's all content about talking bad, talking down on them. And it's sad. It really is. I can't even watch that shit no more, because I can't keep my eyes off the comments. But yeah, Lori, they do have nicknames for them. I seen that too. But like I said, I can't tell you what to do with your channel, because then I'll be a hypocrite. Because I had people trying to tell me to do tell me how to run my channel. I'm just suggesting, it's not a good look. That's all I'm saying. From experience, if you get rid of that hate, or if you would have did it last year, just got rid of that hate, you'll probably have double the subscribers you have now. Because love trumps hate. It always does. There's more people out there with a heart than there are with a cold heart, a dark heart. So from experience, I know this from experience. Get rid of the hate on your channel and the evil. And you see, if you go look at them channels that are evil, they're stuck on 1,000, 2,000 subscribers for the last 5 years. I surpassed them. That's why I don't even talk about them no more. They're not even on my level. They're not even nowhere near my level. But they like talking about me because I'm up there. If I was below them down here, they wouldn't even mention my channel. But since I'm up there, way above their level, it's content to talk about. Just like people use Mr. Beast in his videos, and Mr. Beast is the number one YouTuber on YouTube with over 400 million subscribers. A lot of these channels that have 1 million subscribers or 2 million subscribers, they make Mr. Beast videos. They're always mentioning him because he's up there, and they want to be up there too. If Mr. Beast was below them, they wouldn't even mention them. So that's what's going on. It's a lot of hate, covet, jealousy, and they just wish they were me. So yeah, basically, if you just get rid of that evil, get rid of it, get it off your cam, get off your chats, you'll be double the subscribers within a few months. You know, all the people that left, because there's more people with a gold heart than an evil one. All the people that left will be back. And all new subscribers watching, they see the kind comments, they'll stay and they'll subscribe. I know what I'm talking about. I've been through this already. So please change it. Do something about it. You know, let's get everybody talking about it. Go into the live chat over there and bring it up. You know, tell them you shouldn't even be in this chat. You shouldn't even be in this chat room. You know. But that's how I feel about that. And I wish somebody screen records this little piece right here, make it into a link, and send it over to their email or something. Let them watch it because it needs to be talked about. I'm sick and tired of it. Nobody's speaking about it, and I'm speaking on it. And I hope something is done. Hey, Sharon, how are you? We're talking about the live cams on Kensington Avenue for the last 10 minutes. If you want to go back and rewind it and listen to what I said and come back in the live, you can, but it's a very important topic we're talking about. But yeah, I have one more video to upload. I'll probably upload it tomorrow since I uploaded one yesterday. I like to do it every other day. I'll probably upload it tomorrow, and then I'll probably be on Kensington probably on the weekend. But yeah. Check out this gadget. Believe it or not, this is a selfie stick slash what are they called? What are the things called that you stand up and you put your camera on it? You know, a tripod. This is a tripod slash selfie stick. Let me show you with the remote control. Check this out. I had this for like 7 months in my closet, and I never used it. I never used it one time, not even once. Yeah, about 7 months, maybe 8 months. Oh yeah, I've seen them. They're ridiculous. It's a shame the way they make fun of them. Yeah, it's crazy, Sharon. It really is. But I've been talking about it. Okay, so right here, here's the remote. You see it? So you pop it off. Here it is. This little button right here. It's Bluetooth to your phone. Like if you put your phone on here, you can Bluetooth to your phone, and then when you're ready, you push this button. It'll start recording or take a picture. All right. So let's see if I remember how to do this. There you go. You go. Pull this out. See? It's real long. It's like look, come on. It's hitting the wall. It still comes out. See, it still comes out. Let me see. Yeah, it's hitting the wall. So I'm going to try. All right. So here's the bottom. I'll try to go like this. And push it, push it, push it. See? So it's on the ground right now. But okay, so the bottom. Oops, it's hitting the ceiling. The bottom part, this part, you can open it up like this. And there you go. Push this part down, see it opens up. Then you put it on the ground like this. See, it's on the ground. This part, it's so long, so you can put your phone in here. You see? You put your phone in here, and it also has a piece. That you can screw in your GoPro. The bottom of your GoPro, you can screw it in, or my camera But it's just this thing's long. Yeah. This is. I'm hitting everything over here. All right, so here's the bottom part. So it goes back up like this. Here you go. Close it, and then bring this back down. This. There you go. Straight down. Boom. You see? Look at that. Ain't that pretty cool? And like I said, this remote control is Bluetooth to your phone. And and there's a little camera on there, and you camera's over there, and you just put this on your side and push it. Push the button, it'll take the picture. And it's magnetic, so it goes on here like this, like that. That's pretty cool, right? So I got this on Amazon, like I said, like about 9 months ago. Tone OF. They're not even paying me to do this, and I keep getting emails. How do you film your videos? A body cam or cam in hand? Yeah, cam in hand, Jen. Yeah, I have a cam in hand. I'll show you in a second. But so I get emails constantly from China, companies from China that want me to collaborate with their items, and they want to send me products. They want to pay me. This one company offered me $3,000 for what was it for three 30-second videos, 30-second videos, and I had to record them and send it to them, or make a link and send it to them. So they wanted to watch it first, and they were offering like $3,000. I turned this stuff down because I tried doing it. I went into the links and I tried doing it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I give it up every time. Like I get at least one every day by a different company in China, and I just delete it. I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a lot of money I'm missing out on. When I lived at my other apartment, they used to send me items like power bricks. Do I have one over here? Here's one right here. There's a power brick. You see? Plug your phone in here and you carry it with you. They sent me like 2, 3 of these. One time, earbuds. They sent me earbuds. They just wanted me to collaborate them and they send me stuff. I just never did it because I don't know how to do it. They used to send me free stuff, and then when I make the video, they'll send me money. But I never did it, and they just tell me, "Yeah, just keep the item. We don't want it." Yeah, Sharon, that's fine. Okay, take care, Sharon. Thank you for stopping, and make sure you hit the like button on the way out. So Jen, let me show you real quick. And the reason why, okay, Jen, let me explain to you, if you're still there. Okay, so here's my camera. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket. So let me turn it on. Okay. So it's facing me now. 1, 2, 3. Now it's facing you. You see? Doesn't matter how I turn it. It's still going to be facing you. So what I do is I keep it on my side like this. And I walk. Or when I have my backpack, I put my thumbs on the straps and I hold it like this. And you could say, I'm hiding it. And yes, I am hiding it. And I'm going to tell you why. Even though if I was downtown Center City, I'll have it like this. Because nobody's going to tell me I can't film. It's your First Amendment right to film in a public setting. Some people don't want to be recorded. Some people say I didn't give you consent. I don't need your consent in public. If you're in public, there's no expectation of privacy in public. If you're in public, you cannot tell somebody they can't film you. People call the police. The police tell them the same thing. Police can't do nothing about it. Police carry body cams. They're recording in public. You walk by a store, they're recording. There's cameras everywhere. There's no expectation of privacy in public. But in Kennington, I respect them because put yourself in their shoes. You're an addict. You want to die. You don't care about life. You think you'll never recover. You've got family out there that won't want you out there. and you see somebody coming with a camera in your face, you know what's going on YouTube. Your family might see it, your friends might see it. You don't want them to know that you're there. So I understand. I get it. I understand why they get upset. Um, so that's why I hide it. I don't want them to know that I'm recording. But when I interact with them, they see the camera. They see it. Um, and they really don't say nothing, you know, because I'm helping them. I'm giving something them they need. I had people say, please don't put me on film. You don't see that because I delete it. I respect them. I used to blur their face out, but now I just delete it. If someone realized that I was recording them and they asked me, oh, please don't put that on, you please don't do that, I delete it. And that's why you never see that interaction between me and the person because I delete it. Um, I try to show them as much as respect as I can. And that's why I always say that I will not go out there. If I run out of wound care and I have no money to buy wound care, that's why you'll never see me out there. Because I'm not going to go out there and benefit from suffering like other people do. You know, there's a few channels out there that don't do nothing for them. They just record them for views. You know, I had somebody comment on one of my short clips. I hope he's not recording them sleeping for views. And I see, here's the difference between short clips and what you're watching now, or when you watch one of my uploads. When you watch a short clip, the people watching short clip are not my subscribers. They're people who are watching short clips and run through my short clip. So they don't know nothing about my channel. They don't know nothing about my channel. And sometimes I comment, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. Watch my channel. Like when I was giving out the crosses, I was giving one of my short clips, I was giving out crosses. And when somebody applied, oh, what's a cross going to do? They need medical supplies, they need water, they need food. So I comment, dude, watch my videos because you don't know what you're talking about, So this guy's comment the other day, I hope he's not doing this just for views. Really? Like, watch my channel, dude. You know what I mean? I help people. I get things out. I do my best. Of course, with your support, I do my best. But yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about short clips. That the people that comment on it don't know nothing about my channel. They just react on what they see, especially when they get into politics. They blame it on Biden. They blame it on Obama. They don't blame it on Trump, though. But they don't blame it on any Republicans. But as far as I know, Kensington has been a drug infected area since the 70s. How many Republicans and Democrats been in office since the 70s? And Kensington is the same drug area, maybe from the 60s. Ever since they started closing all the factories down and turning to drugs. Is it worse now? Of course, because drugs get worse. Every 5 years, there's something new that comes out. It's always worse. Of course, it's worse. But don't sit there and say that it's a Democratic city. That's why it's like that. That was like that when Bush was in office. That was like that when his father was in office. That was like that when Reagan was in office. And the list goes on and on and on. But it's just people uneducated, or they know they're just hating and trolling. But yeah, Kensington's been like that for, I don't know, 6 decades now. But keep voting Democrats. That's what they say. Keep voting Democrats until your city will always look like that. I mean, if that's the case, where Republicans were at the White House, why didn't they clean it up? Republicans and Democrats cannot stop what's going on over there. They can't. They can push dealers and push everybody down 5 blocks. They'll just do it over there. Clean it up for a day, lock the dealers up. Next day, there'll be new dealers. The war on drug is never going to be won. This is different than soldier combat, on the sand or in the jungles. This is different. Those wars can be won and lost. The war on drugs will never, ever be defeated because there's too many evil people in this world. It's just going to keep bringing that trash in. So it's just people are ignorant. They come in and say comments like that. It's like it's ridiculous, It's just ridiculous. And And just let me say one thing. Nobody's got to cross the border. Nobody crossed this border since the last 3, 4, 5 months. You know why? Because they were caught. They were caught. They're adding up all the numbers, they were caught. And they're more than before, than ever. But how can you say nobody got across the border? Because the ones that got through are not counted. They weren't seen. People still get through the border. Trust me, people still get through the border. So to sit there and say that not one person crossed into America illegally in the last 6 months is bullshit. It's bullshit. They're still coming in. Maybe not like they used to be. I'll be honest, not like they used to. But don't sit here and tell the American people that no one, not one single person, is coming across that border illegally without being seen. That's bullshit. Don't believe that for a second. But listen, like I said, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. You can call me independent if you want. I never liked to vote. I probably voted 2, 3 times in my life when I was younger. But I hate voting because it seems to me whoever takes the White House, I don't care who it is, never fulfill the promises they were saying when they were running. So I to me, it's like saying what they want to say is to get your vote. Once they get in, they don't fulfill the promise that they said. So once I started seeing that, and I'm not just talking about just presidents, governors, mayors, I said, you know what, I'm not voting no more because obviously our vote really doesn't count. They say it counts, every vote counts. Yeah, when they count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but our words, our thinking really don't matter. You know, they tell you what you want to hear to get your vote, you know, and then once they get your vote and get in office, and like I said, it's not just the president, governors, senators. What's going on in Texas is disgusting. With the governor and some of the senators over there, it's disgusting. Like they should be arrested. You know what I mean? If you don't know what's going on in Texas, you're hiding under a seashell. You don't watch the news, but that's disgusting. That's like killing democracy. What's going on in Texas? You know, and for Illinois and California to stand up and protect them, you know, kudos to them. But it's disgusting what's going on in Texas. This is America. This is not North Korea. You know, this is not Russia. You know, I don't know. But this is why I don't like politics, no matter who's in office. This is why I don't like it. You know, there's things that Biden did that I didn't like. There's things Obama did. There's definitely things Trump does. And Bush, there's things, you know, that whole 9/11 thing, that's all conspiracy. Bush was behind it, I believe. That's my opinion. But yeah, it's all about money. It's all about, you know, oil. Remember, oil is worth more than the dollar. So, you know, when you got a country, Iraq, and you got a dictator, President Saddam Hussein, and you accuse him for something that he didn't have, you go in his country, murder all his troops, capture him, then murder him, and then rip his face off their currency because he was a murderer, which he was. He killed millions of people. But if you're going to do all that, how about our money? How about our currency? There's nothing but a bunch of slave owners on there. Murderers and slave owners. When are you going to rip them off our currency and put somebody that means something like Susan B. Anthony or Callowhill or Mother Teresa? You know, won't you do something like that? Or Martin Luther King? Like, you got a bunch of murderers and slave owners on our currency. Like, I think that's very hypocrite to do something like that. Yes, he murdered millions of his people. Yes, I get it. I get all that. But don't be a hypocrite and say this is why we did it when our currency is full of murderers, full of rapists, full of you know, just slave owners, just criminals. They were all criminals, all of them. Um, I don't know when it's just, this is why I said I wish I lived in Australia or in the UK. I really, really, and I wanted to leave these states before. I wanted to leave the states when Obama was president. It's not who's at the White House; it's how the government is being run. You know, we're having a Medicaid health crisis going on here in America. Yeah, Jen, UK isn't any better, but let me tell you something about the UK. Isn't the healthcare in UK free, just like Germany, just like Canada, right? Like you're talking about one of the richest countries in the world, Germany, uh, UK, Canada, America, China, Russia. Like these are like richest countries in the world, um, and we got a crisis going on here with healthcare. You go into Canada, you don't get billed when you go into a hospital. You don't get billed when you go see a doctor. You know, Medicare is free. It should be free, and they say, I don't know if this is true or not. I had to even look up the numbers, but they say that America is the richest country on the planet. That's what they say. Why are we struggling with healthcare? There's hundreds of millions of Americans that are homeless right now. Why? And we're the richest country on the planet. Why? Why are there homeless veterans in the street when they sacrifice their brothers to give us freedom? Why are they homeless in the street? You throw them in combat to murder other people, and then they come back home and have to live in the street. You just turn your back, a blind eye on them, and that's it. You're done with them. You don't want to take care of them because it costs money. It's always come to money with America. It always comes to money with America. They don't want to take care of them because it costs money. The children that are dying in Gaza from hunger, they don't want to help them because it costs money. Everything is about money. Everything. We know what these billionaires got to realize, that when they die, the money's not going with them. Me and Elon Musk. Elon Musk and I can die tomorrow, and we'll both be standing in the same lines with crumbs in our pockets, waiting to get in the gates of heaven to be judged. In the same line. He'll be in front of me or behind me with crumbs in our pockets, waiting to be judged. It's yes, you need money to survive, but money's evil. It's evil. It's crazy how something can be so evil that you need to survive. But these big tax cuts that are making billionaires more money. Elon Musk has enough money. He has enough money to take care of his family for thousands of years, hundreds of generations down the line. But he wants more money. And those tax cuts that the president signed, that bill, is going to save them billions. But meantime, the middle Americans, you and I, we're have to pay more. We're the ones struggling. Sounds like Reaganomics all over again, huh? I don't know. Well, you see, Jen, he's already trying to do that. He wants to stick a chip in every American, right around here, in every American. And the chip, he says, is supposed to help you, like, instead of scanning your chip on your card, you scan your hand. You scan your hand. You can throw a bunch of groceries in your car, and all these AI cameras scan everything and total it up, and you can walk out right out the supermarket with the shopping cart, and the chip in your hand, all that stuff in your cart will be billed to the chip in your hand, so you never have to go to the register and bag stuff, whatever. But here, let me tell you something about that, Jen. I don't know if you're a Christian. I don't know if you're a Muslim. I don't know if you're Catholic. I don't even know if you're religious. I don't know. But if you are a Christian and you read the Bible, it's in the Bible. That's the mark of the beast. You know, the devil, it's already said that they were going to put a chip on us, a mark on the forehead, a chip under the hand, the right hand. And all this stuff is coming. It's happening. It's predicted in the Bible. You know, the Bible was written thousands of years ago. The Bible is the number one selling book on the planet. And all this stuff is coming true right before our eyes. I don't really like to talk about religious things on here, but I just want to remind you of Matthew 23. It warns us of the end of days, the coming of the second Christ, the second coming of Christ. Famine, which is happening right now. Earthquake in diverse places, which is happening now. Russia just had one that they never have, 8.3 or 4. Earthquakes, famine, real bad. Rumors of wars. That's what it says. Rumors of wars. Like World War III is about to break out. All this stuff is in Matthew 23. Read Matthew 23, and you'll know the second coming of Christ, like the signs. And all those signs that you're going to read is happening right now. You know? I don't want to sound mean by saying this, but if I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't even care. I'm just being honest. It's my opinion. I'm just being honest because I feel like I lived my life. I feel like I'm on the end of that road. I'll be 60 in 7 years. I smoked, even though I don't smoke now, but I smoked for almost 40 years. 40 years, yeah, 40 years. I smoked for 40 years. So I don't see me live another 25 years. But I do with my kids. I see my kids living longer. And the way this world is going right now, maybe like World War III is going to happen. Meteorites are headed this way. Go look that up. We're supposed to have one in 2029. That's going to be like this. Like it's going to come between Earth and our satellites. Yes, between Earth and our satellite, right between it. That's how close this meteorite is. Meteor. It's a meteorite when it hits surface. It's called a meteorite. When it's in space, it's a meteor. Yes, you can look all these things up. They could be wrong. It might strike. And the Bible says, the end of the world was by flood with Noah, and the second one will be by fire. So I don't like to be a conspiracy theory, but when you see these evidence and these things right in front of your eyes, you can start to assume things. But do you try to educate them about this stuff? Jen, who you talking about? My kids? If you're talking about my kids, no, I don't tell them about that because I don't want to scare them. If that's who you're talking about, my kids, Elon will create some sort of chip to make him immortal. Wait, that's impossible. That'll never happen. And the Bible says no one can live over 130. Let me see. Thank you, Jen, for stopping in. Please hit the like button on your way out. I don't know if you're talking about my kids or not, but it's okay. Again, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate your comments and thank you for watching. But like I said, I have one more video to upload. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and then I'll probably be out on Kensington. What's today? Tuesday, upload Wednesday, skip Thursday, probably Friday, Saturday, sometime in the weekend. But yeah, I have another video to upload. But please be on the lookout for that. And thanks again, Jen, for stopping in. I appreciate you. Wow. I really don't like talking about religion or politics on this channel. I really don't like it because it does hit a nerve spot in some people. Some people don't like it. I don't blame them. People like to be private with their religion, um, their politics. But some people get offended. Listen, when I used to vote, I used to vote Democrat for my city, like the mayors, governors. When people would down talk the candidate that I was voting for, I didn't care. It's as long as it's not my mom running, it's not as long as it's not my daughter or son running. It's somebody that I don't know that I'm voting for. So if you want to talk about him, I don't give a shit. Like, why do people get so offensive when someone talks about their politicians that they're voting for? Like I don't get it. Is it your dad? Is it your mother? Like, I don't give a shit. It's not going to change my vote. You know, I'm going to vote for who I want to vote for, and if they don't win, they don't win. Who gives a shit? My one vote is not going to make an election. It's not going to. It's not going to result on an election of. I just don't get it. I don't get how people react to that. Like, I just don't get it. I don't give a shit if you talk about who I'm voting for, or if the person I voted for lost. Oh well, so what? Does my vote really count? No. 1,000, yeah. Race has been won by 1,000 votes, not by one. You know, so people get so. But that's why I don't really like talking about politics. People get so butthurt. They get so butthurt if you say the wrong thing. I think it's worse with politics than religion. Yeah, politics are bad, man. Man, people go up to people's houses that are senators in the government and shoot and kill them because they don't like their political view. Like, that's insane. That's crazy. How people, how you gonna walk up to a senator's door and shoot him and his wife and kill them because you don't like their political view? Like, what the hell is wrong with people, man? Really? Like, you go out of your way to buy a disguise, pretend you're a police officer, and then just shoot people because you don't like their political view. Oh my God, man. Crazy. Oh man, I don't get it. What this world is coming to. But I don't know. But I'm early. The reason why I came on this early for my UK fans, I'm just getting over a cold. I'm sorry, but my UK fans, some of them say that I go on too late because they're like 3, 4 hours, five, whatever it is, 5 hours ahead, 4 hours ahead, something like that. When I come on at 8, 9 o'clock, there's 12, 1 o'clock in the morning where they're at. I got somebody watching from Bulgaria that also says that it's too late for her. So I said, you know what? I'm laying on the couch thinking and thinking. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm like, you know what? Let me go do a live for them and whoever else in America is watching. But I know the West Coast is 6 o'clock in the morning right now. The West Coast in California. So I don't think anybody from the West Coast is watching me right now. But they'll be watching this the replay. I have it on replay mode. I'm still with my patches, guys. I don't know if you see that or not. I'm wearing my patch, you know. Man, it's been wild month already. Nobody has nothing to say. I'll probably just end this. I've been on for 45 minutes. I only had Jen talking, really, Sharon. Um, hey, Bill, if you're watching this on the replay, I'll call you Bill. You know who you are. Thank you for that birthday uh, present you sent me, cash. I appreciate you. And my last live stream too, I forgot to tell you guys, I had Wi-Fi issues. Something. It's not the first time I had Wi-Fi problems. Um, but I tried to get back on, and the Wi-Fi won't. It wasn't kicking back in. So yeah, that's what happened that day. But I uploaded this video the next day after that, and I do lives maybe like once a month. The 27th was the last time. July 27th was the last time I did a live. I used to do them every day, but there's haters out there that don't deserve to see me every day. You know, um, because that's what they are, haters, and they're watching now, and they hate on my channel so much and don't realize they're putting money in my pocket by viewing right now. I never got that concept. You hate somebody, but you're making them money. Never got that. But yeah, they listen, they watch, just to bring content to another channel because they don't have content on their own, so they use mine. They talk about my topics and what I said, so they can get a crowd and the fan base that I booted off my channel. To get a fan base, so they have something to talk about because they don't know how to cook, so they can't have a cooking show. So they would talk about me and my issues or my things that I'm doing. So yeah. Um, so I'm probably just gonna split. Chica, what you doing, girl? You wanna say hi? Come on. Say hi. Say hi, go ahead. You wanna say hi? No? Alright. How about you, Fiji? Come here, you wanna say hi? Go lay down. Okay, go lay down. Can you give me one of the kittens, Ash? One of the white ones? Oh, you give me two of them. Here's Fiji. Fiji, mommy. Look, Fiji.
Well, white and gray or just
No, just two white ones.
Look at Fiji.
Say hi. No? You don't want to say hi? All right. You don't want to say hi? Real quick? Say hi. Say hi. All right. You don't want to say hi? All right. Then I tell you what. I'll get your kids to say hi. How's that? Yeah. Hey. See? I got your kids up here since you don't want to say hi. I'll get your kids to say hi. Say hi. You want to say hi? No? Hey, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, what's up, Brad? How you doing? Say hi. When are they going to be ready to be given out?
September 10th will be 2 months.
Is that when you get rid of them?
Yeah.
Around September 10th. We gotta find them homes. Siamese cats. These things are expensive, very expensive. We got 4 white ones like this.
Well, we had 6.
We had 6. Two died right after birth. But look how cute. You're the beauty. You're the beauty. You're the beauty. They're Eagle fans already. Go wake him up. His alarm clock's going off. All right, here, put them back so you can wake him up. Here. Go with Auntie. Look how cute they are. If you want one, let me know. I'll ship it out. I'll ship it out. What's wrong, bud? You're welcome, Brad. You're welcome. I try to do my best. But here's Narcan.
What you doing, Bob?
You put this in the nose, and you use your thumb to press that red thing up.
Hold on.
You know how many lives this saved? Saved a lot of lives. Oops. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, there we go. I'm sick, still sick. Fiji. Beautiful, right? But I'm gonna head on out, guys. Be on the lookout for that upload tomorrow. Um, already have. I said what I had to say. Been on for 52 minutes, and see you guys in the next one. Be kind to one another, guys. Peace.